I've designed a fantasy credit card. In this entry exploring my setting of the Adrift Lands, I wanted to do something different. I took a bit of time to reteach myself how to use Blender and decided to design a currency and cred stick for my setting. I took way longer than I thought I would creating such a simple object, but I plan to continue improving and becoming more efficient at this, and intend to design and make as much as I can myself going forward in an effort to get away from using AI. So my idea for this was to make what is traditionally a rather sci-fi device fit within my junk punk world. I wanted something that can store credits digitally and be used to pay for things, but not be too complex and intricate that it couldn't be made by hand, at least most of it. So I ended up going with the disc shape to evoke the imagery of a coin, but wouldn't be too small that it would be easy to lose and could be held in the hand and used kind of like a credit card. The device itself is kept within a case that could come in a variety of forms to protect the device. Inside the device, there would be what I am calling a data lattice, basically a structure made out of malachite, capable of having data written to it and retrieved. I'm going to discuss in more detail how computers and networking work in my world in a later video. The super creative name I came up for the device, since it is something where you can cache your credits, is the Cred Cache. For now, I'll stop yapping and let you enjoy watching me fumble around in Blender some more. If you want to skip ahead to 5 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll continue with the lore entry for the Cred Cache and you can see the final renders. The Cred Cash is manufactured and distributed by the Stratos Tradeworks company, and it was initially created to give trade partners access to credit stored with Stratos. Since then, its use has spread to everyday transactions, and it can be found and used by everyday people anywhere that Stratos Tradeworks operates. Please note, other forms of currency exist, including physical coins. The economic landscape of the Driftlands is not homogeneous, but Stratos Tradeworks has a pretty far reach, and the Stratos Credit and the Cred Cash is by far one of the most used types of currency. So, paying with cash has entered the vernacular, and due to the look and the shape of the Cred Cash becoming synonymous with the currency, the symbol for the currency is a 0 with a slash through it. The Cred Cash works by storing hex-encrypted tokens in a data lattice made out of malite within the internal disk. When credits are withdrawn from an account, they are stored locally on the Cred Cash like a digital wallet. Credits can be transferred from cash to pay for things, and Stratos operates a central bank where credits can be stored for safekeeping. Originally, the value of a Stratos credit was tied to a pound of malite ingot, but the malite standard has since been abandoned. Cred Cash is used for everyday transactions, with low balances may be carried casually, though caches carrying larger amounts can be stored in cases with stronger security measures. The token for each credit retains ownership details, so if obtained illicitly, they cannot be deposited into the wrong account with Stratos, though enterprising individuals with the tools and know-how can clean and rewrite these tokens. Your everyday merchant, though, has no real way of confirming someone's identity, so typically don't care where the credits came from. A credit is a credit.